guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're tuned in, thank you for subscribing. If not, you need to tune in like now and subscribe down below, somewhere down there. Help yourself to that. But yes, I am here to recap all my favorite items from 2017 that I bought. None of these items were sent to me. These are purchases that I made throughout the year that I enjoyed. So if you want to see that, just keep on watching. Okay, I will be starting off with eyeshadow palettes. Eyeshadow has been my #1 favorite thing to do this year as I continue to progress and grow and learn my eye shape. As you can see, I got the poppin' shadows going on right now, and I did use 2 out of the few palettes that I selected that are my favorite from this year. Starting off with the Juvia's Place palettes, the Magic palette. Might be looking crazy in the light, but the Juvia's Place Magic palette, which have these shades right here. It's like pops of colors, shimmers, metallics, mattes, and then also the Saharan 2 as well from Juvia's Place. These were gifts from my baby Mesha. Thank you so much for putting me on to Juvia's Place palettes. So the next 3 shadow palettes that I selected as my faves from 2017 are from Morphe. Morphe has really stepped it up this year. Like the formula, just, I don't know, like Morphe, you can't be coming through like that and just stepping the shit up, stepping up your game out of nowhere when we least expect it. But like, yo, Morphe, next year I want to collab with y'all. Let's speak that into existence because I really love the new formula, like the new direction that Morphe is going in. Still affordable, but better quality. Like Morphe has always had poppin' quality, but like these palettes, like Morphe, come on. Okay, so first off, I absolutely love, this is my #1 fave palette from this year, which is the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe as well. And like, you have all the colors that you will ever need in one palette. Like, that's why I really love this. I remember when it came out, I like express shipped it so I could wear it for Pride weekend. Like I was like, I need these colors to show out for Pride weekend. Like I needed it. But yes, that is the palette that I have on the eyes today. I used the Jaclyn Hill palette on the eyes for this video, just to you know, include it in because this is my #1 favorite palette. She has been neglected because the 3502 came through. I also have this on the eyes as well. I really love that this is more warmer than the 35O. That was my main issue with that, was that it was more ashy on me, and I really don't like an ashy like eyeshadow. Like I love warmth, I like color. I like it to look poppin'. Like this, I would not be able to achieve with the 35O, being that the shades are more on the cool side. They're more cool tone. That's why I really love the 3502 because it's more warmer and you have the pops of reds and oranges and you still have your golds, your neutrals, and your browns. And then the 39A, like this will have to be my second most favorite eyeshadow palette that I own thus far and that I purchased this year because like, look at this. You have all these colors. And then in the middle shades, you can use as contour powders as well and blush. I use Evolve as a contour, and then, what is that? Define Me as a blush. And then you have your neutrals, you have your pops of colors in this one as well. But these are more like earth toned, deeper toned, and like, I don't know, like this palette is different. Like #1, the formula is popping. Morphe, I really stepped it up. Morphe. So still on the topic of eyes, the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid shadows, the Stila Glitters if you want to call it. I have Kitten Karma, which is this one, the pinky toned one. It's like pink champagne on the eyes for this look as well. These are just popping. Like I've never seen anything like this. Like the sparkle is intense, and like when I wear them to work, people is like, that's the Stila shadow. I'm just like, yeah, it's the Stila shadows. Like you can point them out from a mile away. That's how poppin' they are. So the Stila Cosmetics Glitter shadows, poppin'. Poppin'. My faves from this. Okay, so let's get into foundations. This year, foundations was like, I don't even know how to describe the foundation game this year, but all I know is, all I know, all I know is that Fenty, Rihanna, she set the bar this year, and the girls were shook, the girls were scared. Make Up Forever want to come through with their ashy 40 shades talking about weed. No, Fenty for the first like beauty launch 40 shades for foundation was popping. Um, I am currently wearing the Pro Filter foundation and the primer as well, the Instant Retouch primer. I don't know if it's coming up on camera, but yes, Fenty Beauty. Fenty. I am shade, currently I'm 380. In the summer I am 410. And then another foundation that I fell in love with this year is the NARS Sheer Glow. NARS Sheer Glow is my number one foundation, my number one high end, my number one foundation that I would not mind spending that money for. Like, she worth the coin. But yes, the Sheer Glow, my shade is Macau. And then also the new natural Radiant Longwear foundation. I didn't like it on the first wear, but I found out how to finesse it for my skin type. It's for normal, oily, and combo skin, but I have combo skin right now. But yes, I figured out how to finesse it, so I currently like it. And then my number one go-to, my first foundation I ever tried, which is e.l.f. Flawless Finish. My shade is Cocoa, and these two high end drugstore will always be my favorite foundations. Like always. Like these are my top two. Fenty is Fenty. Fenty has its own lane. Like Fenty's just popping. So that's the conclusion of that. I have a shit ton of concealers that I love this year. Well, LA Girl is a staple in every makeup kit. I use these to conceal the brows. The NARS Natural Creamy Radiant Poppin'. I just repurchased this year. I had it when I first started out in makeup in 2016, early 2016. I had like the little sample size in custard, but that really wasn't my shade. I learned with shade matching, but my shade now is caramel. And then to tie in with that, the soft matte cream concealer in caramel as well, poppin', love it. Tarte Shape Tape, poppin'. Okay, so my only issue with this is that these are the shades that are next to each other in the shade range lineup, which is Tan Sand and Deep. Tan Sand is a little bit too light to go under my eyes, and then Deep is a little too dark. Not dark, but more on the orange side, so I would need something like to neutralize it out. So I mixed them together. The covers, that's what I have under the eyes today. Shape Tape always pull through no matter what. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow concealers, these just came out this year. I absolutely love this. My number one concealer that will always have a special place in my heart, which is the MAC Pro Longwear concealer. I have been neglecting her so much because Shape Tape has just like came and snatched my whole entire face and my whole entire life. Pro Longwear, full coverage, she waterproof, she don't move, she lasts, so she will always be a staple. But I really, really love this concealer this year. I did touch bases on primers with the Fenty Beauty primer. So my favorite primers, but the Fenty Beauty primer is poppin'. It has a unique formula where that I would not have to moisturize and just go straight in with this primer. So I like that for some days where I really need to like get my ass out the door. The e.l.f. Blemish Control primer, poppin'. It helps fight acne because it has salicylic acid, tea tree, and witch hazel as the ingredients, which are very counteracting for acne-prone skin. So it's going to protect the skin. from makeup and also from occurring acne as well. So that's why I love this primer. The Fasali drops, the 24 karat ones, and then the Unicorn Essence. So the 24 karat is an oil, so this would be to hydrate the skin. I just really try to stay away from this too much on the face because I am combination oily, so I don't need too much oils, but like I will put it in areas where that I do see that I'm dry. The Unicorn Essence as a primer, Jesus, like texture wear, like texture gone. Like these are the mini bottles. I need the full size. I need the full size. Sephora, I'm about to hit VIB. I need the full size. I'm about to be out. I need the full size. I need it. I don't want to spend the coin, but I need it. Face powders that I enjoyed this year is definitely the Laura Mercier and Medium Deep. This is my #1 powder. Like this is going nowhere. I will faithfully drop that 38 over and over because like Laura know what she was doing with this. We needed this. We, people of color, we needed this. And we got it, and she came through. She bust through every time too. Laura, thank you. Thank you. I thank you. And then Black Opal's Deluxe Finishing Powder. I love this as well. My shade is medium. It has oil control formula, which I do love to set the whole face with. I set my whole face with both. I honestly stopped using pressed powders. I don't know why, because like once I started using the Laura Mercier to set my face, my foundation, like I've noticed like that flawless airbrush like look that I enjoy, and both of these powders do give me that. Bahi Cosmetics, I recently just tried this. This is the Orchid setting powder. Absolutely love this to put on top of my other powders to like bake down that extra lock-in, especially in oily areas. This really helps. The Bahi Cosmetics Orchid powder, Orchid, however you want to say it, poppin', love it. Shout out to Lily for giving me this. Lily, you did something here. I like this. Now on the topic of highlighters, my favorite highlighters from 2017, my #1 is definitely the Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, collaboration with Anastasia Beverly Hills, ABH. You're not really gonna see it like these damn light packagings, but the Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, 143 and Glow Getter were both my #1 uses this year as of highlights. So e.l.f. Cosmetics came through with the highlighters this year. They expanded their highlighter shade range, their pan size, poppin', like the highlighters are poppin'. And out of that expansion of the new HD shimmering powders, highlighters, whatever you want to call it, the Topaz Glow one is my #1 favorite. Like Topaz Glow, she different. Like it's a champagne rose gold, poppin'. e.l.f. did that. And then also the e.l.f. X Heart Defenser collaboration, girl, child, coffee and cream. This was like my favorite, well still is, but my favorite item from e.l.f. Like this formula is popping, the glow is popping. Like you should already know. Fenty. Mean Money, Hustler Baby. That's what I have on right now. I have Hustler Baby on the cheeks, Mean Money as a brow bone highlight. But as a base, I have Rum the Matchstick, and also have Chili Mango as a blush. This one is Metal Moon. I was like, I didn't want to get Trophy Wife because that was the wave. I like to go against the grain. I don't like to follow trends, but don't get me wrong, Trophy Wife is popping, but Metal Moon just does something to me. It's great as a highlighter topper because it's a true gold, iridescent type of gold is popping. But Mean Money, Hustler Baby, I don't know if you guys can see these because white packaging, guys. I'm so sorry. But out of all my highlighters that I got this year, I don't have any highlighters this color, but something comparable to this would be Champagne Pop. But this, I don't know. Like, you tell me, what does it look like? Like, Fenty. Fenty just really ran all the girls for their money. Like, she said, run my money, I want my coin. Alright, so last but not least, I wanted to like make this video a little bit short but also lengthy to show you guys what I really enjoyed this year. And I really had like a kick like for nude gloss. Like nude gloss, which is what I have on now. Glosses was definitely my type of lippy for this year, being that I just don't feel comfortable wearing like a matte like outside. Like I just feel like gloss is like more in my comfort because I'm just a gloss boy. Like I like glosses. My favorite nude one, definitely that push through. You should already know. You should know this. Fenty. Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb is different. Like she came and ran y'all out the game. She said she want her money, she want her coin, and that's what she did. It's so natural, universal, popping. It's just popping. Like all these items popping. My second fave definitely was the Alyssa Ashley X Elf Cosmetics Nude Rose collaboration. Alyssa, you did that. I don't know what else to say. This is definitely a nude gloss that you need in your kit for yourself, for your sister, for your grandma, everybody. These are the items that I really enjoyed playing around with this year, and I hope you guys might want to try them out. If you have any questions about any of the items that I put in this video, feel free to shoot a comment down below, ask some questions about it. You can also follow me on all my personal and public platforms, which is Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, so those will be linked down below if you would like to follow me and keep up with me and my shenanigans, and keep up with me in 2018, because 2018 we're here to serve looks, get that coin. We're trying to get bigger and better. They're here to come with me. They're here to stay. They're gonna come with me in 2018. We're gonna serve some looks, get that coin. Yes, that's the goal. Thank you for tuning in to my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. So if you want to go ahead, subscribe down below. And until the next video, don't let nobody dim your shine. Keep glowing. You poppin'. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. You know the drill, y'all. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. And I hope and can't wait to see you in 2018.